Alright, LaFierce, let's check out one of your slalom runs up at Haystack Hermitage Club. You obviously got a very good cheering crowd here, as we will see, Ben and A, etc. We'll check it out in regular motion and then slow her down.
Alright, EC, LaFierce! Come on, allez, LaFierce!
Alright, let's check that out now, slow her down. I know you said it wasn't one of your better runs, but overall it's a pretty good scan, I thought. Nice direction done, level shoulders, pole plant, some movement, bringing those hips up over the boots, top of the turn, like we saw in your free skiing. Love to see that that divergence kind of go away, be more committed to that outside ski, rolling them both up. Kind of want to pull that inside foot back, make sure we roll it up and really stand on the outside ski. Slalom is outside ski to outside ski event. Good looking turn there. You kind of rolled them up. I like that. I like to see, when you're in rise line, intersecting rise line with the skis pointing out and away from the pole when it's offset, so we can bring shape back to the pole, have direction done by the pole. That's a good job. Decent looking turn. Well done. One thing, you get your feet kind of narrow. We didn't see as much in free skiing, but we'll see it here. And when the feet get narrow at the top of the turn, we really can't put those skis up on matching nice high edge angles to create a platform to push against. And what happens is we tend to diverge to regain the width. Yeah, a little behind that hairpin, right? We like to give our feet some room here, have a nice strong exit, tight to those two middle poles. You're kind of finishing your turn. You can see, several feet down, and we'd rather be right on those poles in that position. So give your feet some room, exit with direction, because you kind of have to throw them sideways here. So want to stay on the fall on as much as possible. Now that we're exiting kind of low, we're going across the hill. And if we had exited tight with direction, we could have been maintained a little bit more in the fall line. Again, feet get a little close together there. Kind of hard to get high edge angles. But did a good job recovering there from a low entrance point. Here you are, nice, really nice above it here, which is great. Give yourself plenty of room above the pole and the rise line, bringing shape back. Good job, LaFierce. It's a good looking turn there, starting, rolling them both up. Maybe a little more width would be nice, but that's a good looking turn. Shape back to the pole, direction done. Retraction, pole plant. Here comes the undergate. Staying ahead of it there, it's good. Now here's this divergence thing again. Well, you came through here and you knew you had to go that way, right? Turn that way, so you just didn't have weight on the outside ski. As Liggety says, when plastic meets plastic, as soon as he hits either shin guard or pole guard to the pole, he wants to move the weight to the, pick up the new ski, inside ski. I don't mean lifting it, I mean just get to it. transfer the weight to the new outside ski, which is currently your uphill, but kind of slow to the transfer maybe, and therefore you just were moving. You're like, I'm going with or without my outside ski. I'm going. So you can see the divergence, and therefore, the outside ski eventually got to it, but it was late. You can see, you're down a couple feet below finishing your turn. Again, kind of a little tight there on the feet. Here I would have liked to see you get up a little higher above this flush so you can kind of run it straight initially, kind of turning through, but then give your feet more room here for a nice strong exit with direction to get out to this pole. Because you're running you're not really giving your feet room. You really can't bring any shape back to those middle two. Strong exit with direction right on them. You would have liked to have your feet out a little further, out here, so we can bring a little more shape back. So what happens is, you're down, finishing your turn, way down there. We'd rather be in that position where you are exactly there, but right on these poles, so we can not really kind of hook up down below. Good looking start there, rolling them up nicely. It's a good turn up. And there goes your sock. Sock had enough. Just drop it literal down the course. The only guy I know who stores his socks and his shin guards. LaFierce. That's a good looking turn there, right? Rolling them up. Having your skis pointing out and away from the pole so we can bring shape back to the pole. It's a good job. A little of that divergence thing again. So you actually picked up your ski, came through, transferred the weight. You had pretty good width right there. If we just maintained that width and rolled both over and dropped the knees into the pole. But instead you picked it up and actually moved it close. You moved it close, and then you had to diverge to regain the width of your feet. Good turn there. You got a little narrow there, right? So therefore you had to diverge to regain the width. It separates the feet, the divergence. Same story here. Again, give the feet room on any exits, because you're exiting, you're finishing down there. We want to be on those two poles, shinning them off. So we can not hook up as much, stay more in the fall line, be above it. But anytime we're diverging, we're kind of scrubbing some speed, and we know there's weight on the inside ski. Strong on that outside ski, LaFierce. Yeah, man, but a decent run. As you said, not your best, but just try to maintain a consistent width of the feet throughout the run, so we can try to get rid of some of the divergence. Be careful if you're going to be, picking up the old downhill ski, not to bring it up close to the other one. Roll them both up, stand on them, man. Outside ski to outside ski and slalom, facing down the hill. But had a lot of good stuff going on there. Make sure we try to give ourselves a little more room above some of the poles, so we can bring shape back and give our feet room exiting some of those combos. So we have, especially when the next gate is offset, so we have a strong exit. And but good job, my friend. Of course, if Ben and A have any other comments, you're real coaches. Feel free, boys.